What's up, guys? Swift here today with my second mock draft of the off season, Mock Draft 2.0. I try not to do too many of these, but people are requesting them this time of year, so I wanted to show you what in my opinion is a perfect mock draft for the Chicago Bears. I will be doing a version where we take Caleb Williams at number 1 as well, but that is not today. This is a scenario where the Bears are able to add a future first-round pick by trading down and still adding additional picks in this year's draft while also still being able to land my two favorite players in the entire draft. Let's get right into it. I don't like to post mocks that are crazy unrealistic or have zero chance of happening. This is a mock where I believe is the most likely scenario where the Bears could end up with both Marvin Harrison Jr. and Jackson Powers Johnson. That is my dream draft right now as we sit here nearly 12 weeks away from the draft. I started out by trading down one spot with the Commanders, and the Bears got the pick they traded for Montez Sweat back and added a first rounder next year. This was by only moving down one pick, and then I took Marvin Harrison Jr. at number 2 overall. At number 9, I decided to trade down again, as the Rams had a decent deal on the table where I landed another second round pick and an additional third rounder next year. I think polls could get more than this, but take that up with PFF Simulator. I wasn't trying to fight it. At number 19, Jackson Powers Johnson was the highest player on my board, and I believe this is realistically around the range he ends up going on draft day. Somewhere between pick 15 and 28, I think he's locked himself in as a first rounder. After having that awesome first round, I was then able to land two more of my favorite prospects in round 2, which makes this a perfect draft for me. I added edge rusher Chop Robinson from Penn State and my favorite safety in the draft, Cam Kinchens from Miami. Both guys are potential first round picks, but both could be available on day 2. I don't think that's a crazy assumption. And then being able to land Brendan Rice on day 3 was a steal. I would then also add his teammate, running back Marshawn Lloyd, and that made this draft even better. I closed it out with defensive lineman Michael Hall and tight end AJ Barner. A draft like this would set the Bears up for long-term sustained success. Having 2 picks in rounds 1, 2, and 3 in 2025 would give Ryan Poles ultimate flexibility going forward. Even if Justin Fields didn't work out, we'd have a much better roster to support a young quarterback, as well as the draft capital to trade up if needed. This is a dream scenario for me. The Bears would be loaded with talent. If Ryan Poles' real draft ends up being half as good as this mock, I'm going to be extremely happy in late April. Let me know what you guys think. I don't waste too much time with mock drafts, and I try to make them as realistic as possible, but that is hard to do. I know mock drafts are not for everyone, but there are a lot of people out there who love seeing them, so I want to drop one every couple of weeks. I was a mock draft guy myself, and I hated the unrealistic ones, so I get it. I appreciate everyone who watches. Please hit that like button for me. Stay tuned, and until next time, bear down.